It used to be a natural evolution. And it was cool because there were other places to go. But when you introduce ageism, the most important thing to do is make growing up seem corny. It's the most important part.
Niggas
I gotta call
young
you
niggas forever.
I gotta call you old head. I gotta dismiss you.
Right.
I gotta call you Lil. I gotta call you youngness.
Like
Young
I got called Unc the other day, and I was like,
I'm an uncle?
Right.
Me?
Sit down, do your homework. Like, yo, bro, you know how long I've been little broed my whole career. I've had OGs my whole career. I've been little broed. Somebody called me Unc. I was like, oh shit.
I made it, ma.
Basically.
Top of the world.
And the nigga was popping. Like the dude who called me Unc, I love seeing his work. I love what he's doing out here. Like he's making a lot of moves. He's really killing it.
Right.
But he was like, yo, what up, Unc? And I was like, wow. Oh shit. I really gotta watch what I say. Niggas is paying attention.
Uncle Mac.
But ageism will have you believe that calling me Unc is an insult. Calling me OG is an insult. Calling me old head is an insult. Because when things are old, they're useless. We don't use them anymore. Old socks, old sneakers, old stereo, old food. You discard that shit. It's ageism, and it's ageism at its most insidious when it comes to us. Because all of our knowledge lies within the people who did it already. If I get to talk to KRS-One, if I get to talk to Rakim, if a youngin gets to talk to Nas, talk to the RZA, talk to Premier, yo, the gems these dudes got,
oh God,
they know the system in and out.
Oh God.
Right.
Bus recorded a song with Simba.
And you know what's crazy? Because you in hip hop right now, it's seldom you see the generational gap blended. Like the fact I did a song with Freeway and Peedi Crakk, and then did a song with Timberland, and did a song with Warren G. It's like that's new. You feel me? That like that generational gap isn't really been. We don't have any major songs that displays that. You feel me? It's not really embraced in the same. But I also get it. It's like when we meet with the OGs, it's like they don't want to be around certain shit. Like niggas embrace me because I'm me. It's like, yeah, we fuck with you because you on a different, energy and pace. So it's like it's hard to even make it happen because everybody on different frequencies.
What was that like working with Tim?
Incredible. Cause he really he was really just a part of the environment in the session. Like he wasn't trying to be a star or shine bright. He was just immersed in, and he asked questions and just had excitement about it and shared his joy. It was a beautiful experience. Like it was kids at play. Like it's like this is what we love to do. This is how it's supposed to feel. This is we do it to make songs that we all love and excite us and we feel good about.
How that connection happened?
Matt Cook, the owner of Ethica, tapped in and through someone and they was just like, man, the owner of Ethica really fuck with you. He want to link up. And I'm like, what that nigga want? For real. Because like I just be like, what do we want? You feel me? And bro was like, I don't know what he want exactly, but he really want to meet you. So we end up linking. Right. And when I got there, I found out this nigga a producer. And he fire. The owner of Ethica. Fire. Nigga played me some shit. I had to get off. But he fired, and what they cultivating over there musically, man, the producers, everybody, but he ended up, I think he did a partnership with like Timbo and Beat Club and shit, so they just been working, so he made that connection. But man, just what they cultivating over there in that space and what he building, bro, that nigga, that's dope.
That's dope.
Real.
What's been your downsides along this thing? We see you happy all the time, but what's been the hardest part of the evolution so far?
Yeah.
Evolving. You know, evolving is a process. Like for a mountain to become a mountain, that's just constant erosion, corrosion, erosion. So I'm constantly chipping away at. It's like chiseling, you know. So evolving, that is the part. Is like you have to, and sometimes you don't really get to determine how much you grow. You know, it's like those kids who be hella big when they little that they be ashamed of it, and it's like you ain't got to. You can't even. Your shirt too small because you growing hella fast. Like you can't even, and just learning that and having to embrace it, you know, because it comes with separation of everything you knew or how you thought things would once look, you know, like that whole process in itself is something I've just had to constantly adjust and adapt to and be okay when my mind changes on what I want in life or how I feel about it or what I think, you know, all of that shit, because so many people are affected by one life, you know, and I consider all of that shit. Right. So just evolving in general is everyday process. You know, some days I wake up and I don't have it. I don't have the spirit. I don't have the energy. I just don't have it. You feel me? But I still have to go out into the world and give as much as I can give. You feel me? So just the whole process. But it's been like a beautiful thing for me because I'm learning. You know, I got into a point in my journey where no one prior to me got to, so I don't always have the ability to go ask someone that I would generally ask, you know, for the information or how is this? Like they've never been here. I'm the first nigga to get here. You feel me?
So it's kind of the future is a blind spot, and you're driving, and everyone else is like watching you drive, like.
And have an opinion on how you drive and where you stop, how you go, how fast you, how slow you go. Oh, is you gonna get? You know, it's like it's so many things around it, and you just trying to figure out life because you like nigga, ain't none of this ever existed. You know, so it's like you really man, you really shedding the whole time. Like I just been shedding.
How many times has your circle changed?
Several. Every year it changes. For the past few years, every year it's altered in some way. Like now I'm with completely different people than I began with for the most part, you know. So every year, but it's like if you was in school, you wouldn't have the same teacher every single year. Right. When you in school, you don't have the same friends every year, depending on where you growing and where you going and what you've done and who you're becoming. You're going to have different friend groups that align with that. It's like now, like we on the road with Pain. I got 9 niggas with me and they all do something. You know, like I used to have a certain amount of niggas with me, but everybody didn't do something. But some is like, this my nigga, he here for this, he gonna do, you know. But like now it's like, no, this nigga's here because he does something. Like
he's efficient, you know, in this.
That changes. Right. It just, everything changes naturally. You know, it's like I play with a band. That's new members in the circle. That's like, I didn't know these people. Now we get, so just everything. Every year the circle changes, and that's a traumatic process sometimes. You feel me? Because when you start, you usually start with all your homies because that's who's around you. You don't necessarily have who you need. You just have who you have. And that's what you work with and what you build with. And that's what you think it is until you're like, oh, well, I actually need this. Right. And you don't even have any of this, but you know, so it's like that everything is just a process.
How'd you link up with Pain for this tour?
Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.